What's going on, guys? David here, and welcome back to this week's video. Now, Buzzfeed. If you watch their videos regularly, you would know that every couple days they upload a food-related video, whether it be this new dessert they created, or drink, or appetizer, or anything, and then you always tend to see comments like this one, that, and that one. Yeah. Once again, let's try to get this video to 50 likes. It's a lot, but I think we can do it.
Guys, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but last night I hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel.
And it is the pizza, mac and cheese, chocolate, fudge, pancake, jiggly, Japanese cheesecake, fried ice cream, fudgy brownies. Thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart for 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers.
Do you need a cameo so your video gets more views?
What is going on, my peeps? Welcome back to a brand new Buzzfeed test, number 99. We are oh so close to 100. 100 episodes later, and I am still filming in the basement. What is going on, my peeps, and welcome back to episode 100. Never in my life was there a waking moment that I thought I would ever make it this far with this series. Without going too in-depth into anything, I just want to give you guys a little bit of a timeline of my YouTube history. I started posting in 2009. I did basketball and ping pong trick shot videos with my friends. That was in middle and high school. I then moved on to drum and piano covers. I tried to do some sketches, which were just so totally cringy that I cannot even bear to show you one. I joined a collab channel with my closest YouTube friends. I tried some gaming videos. And finally, about a year and a half to 2 years ago, I started Buzzfeed tests. Obviously, I gotta take a second to thank all you guys who still watch, who have either been there from the beginning or joined at any moment in time. Thank you, I really mean that. But enough with the sappy stuff, I got a ton of announcements for you today. Number one being the Q&A on my second channel is up. You guys submitted your questions a few videos ago. I answered a ton of them, so go check it out if you want. And number two, the merch. It has been so long in the making, I cannot even describe how much work and effort has gone into this. But the store is up. I got 4 different t-shirts. The red and the green plaid will only be up for December of this year. They're Christmas editions. They will go down in January. The other 4 items, the black and white hoodies and the t-shirts, those are permanent. They'll always be there. And the second any one of you guys buys them and rocks it somewhere, send me a picture because I want to see y'all repping the plaid. Also, I want to give a few of these shirts away, so if you want one, all you have to do is subscribe to my second channel, More David, and then comment on the Q&A that I mentioned earlier. I'm gonna pick a few of those comments, reach out to you guys, and send a few shirts out. I do have to mention though, if you do not get your order in by the end of this week, it's no guarantee that it'll ship to you by Christmas. I was told that I have to warn you guys that, so there you go. But it is finally time to get back to the reason you guys all found me and subscribed in the first place, the Buzzfeed tests. Now, I was trying to think of what to do for this video, and my first idea was to kind of copy what Rob did. He went back, he tried a bunch of pins that have failed in the past, the more iconic ones. But I kind of already did that. I had retry month in August, and I did all those epic failures, and some worked, some didn't, but I kind of did them already. So instead, I decided that this video was gonna be for me. I'm getting a little selfish. I'm gonna go back through my videos and pick all my favorite ones, the ones I have remade after the video because they were that good, or I've been dying to remake them. And yes, we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning, so for the 100th time, let's get right into it. Now guys, I think it's only fitting that we start with probably my most iconic video ever. It's my second most popular. It has over like 900,000 views. It's the pizza dip. And as much as it pains me to say this, there is a lot of cream cheese in this. And guys, it is the 100th episode. I think it's time to face my fears. My mom eats this nasty stuff, not me. Until today. not even for the 100th video. But I do need some of that to make this, so whoops. Guys, this is one of the most straightforward, delicious recipes out there. I am doing a double batch of this though because I have to fill up this big rectangular tin. I'm kind of going to cook a lot of these things in some funky cookware today, but you'll see why in the end. This thing's just loaded up with a bunch of different cheeses, the marinara sauce and pepperoni on the top. It's baked, it's delicious, and it's our first recipe done. Up second today, we're gonna hop up to number 14 and do the pizza mac and cheese. I probably suggest this one most often when people ask me like what they should try out. And it's just plain delicious, guys. It's elbow macaroni. Again, it's a ton of cheese, a ton of marinara sauce. It's got fresh mozzarella. It's everything you want in a pizza and more. Now this time I divided my mix in half because I figured 2 of these bread pans will equal 1 big glass pan. 2 up, 2 down, we are moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Up third is definitely the recipe that I have remade the most since making the initial video. It's the broccoli cheddar soup, and this is bomb. If you like the one from Panera, this is 100 times better. I would suggest adding more chicken stock than they say in the video though. Other than that, everything is just on point. It's got the cheddar cheese, a ton of chopped up carrots and broccoli. It's just really good. And I know it seems like all these are just speeding right by. I'm already a few hours into cooking all of this, but I got the third one done. Now for the next recipe, I'm gonna do something that I conjured up in my head, and I'm gonna combine the all-day breakfast burger with Mark Rosati's Shake Shack burger. If it goes right, it should be the most amazing tasting thing I've ever created in my life. I did the tater tot buns, I did the smashed patties on a really hot cast iron skillet with a little salt and pepper, some cheddar cheese. I cooked up a ton of bacon as well. I made the Shack sauce with some mayo, some white wine vinegar, salt, pepper, all that delicious stuff. I also took a couple minutes to fry up a few eggs, and finally we can assemble these massive burgers. First the buns, the burger, the egg. This is probably 2,000 calories a piece, but boy do they look amazing. Next up today is probably my favorite chicken recipe. I know we've done a ton of like chicken parmesan and mozzarella stuffed chickens and stuff like that, but this is just simple, it's easy. You basically just coat all your chopped up chicken breasts in some flour and egg, just fry it in a little bit of oil and coat them with whatever you want. These things are kind of like if Buffalo Wild Wings and KFC had a baby. They are amazing and they are done. I finished half of my chicken off with this garlic parmesan mix, which was one of the 4 that they did in their video. And then for the second half, I just combined some butter and some hot sauce and did some buffalo style boneless wings. And now we can finally get into the genre that has kind of dominated Buzzfeed tests, especially lately, the desserts. And we're doing the fudgy brownies because I've been thinking about these ever since I did them. They are incredible. They're everything you want in a brownie. They're moist and fudgy and just like super dark chocolate. They're just amazing. They have cocoa powder, they have melted dark chocolate, they have dark chocolate chunks. Once you use the parchment paper in the 9x9 pan like this, they pop right out. You can cut them up like nothing. It's easy, it's perfect, and these are done as well. I feel like an infomercial host, like, and on to the next one. And finally, we are doing the dessert that tops them all, the most recent of all the recipes I'm doing, the perfect fudgy chocolate cake. And this one is definitely gonna take a while. I'm not gonna show you everything, but again, I made the cake batter in all of its glory from scratch again. I baked up the 3 9-inch round pans with the parchment paper on the bottom. They came out even better than the last time. And again, I had to go through the grueling process of doing the homemade chocolate buttercream. Once you taste this baby, it is so worth the time, so that's why I'm doing it. It iced up beautifully, even better than the last time. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the last recipe we are going to be cooking today. I have cooked for about 10.5 hours today, and I finally get to eat this stuff. This is such a weird angle of the set. You could see all my dangling wires. I have a little golf pad right here under the set the whole time. You guys might not have known that. Where to begin? I think the soup has to come first because I've had it the most since the video, and it's probably the most underwhelming on camera though. I don't know what it is about this. It's just so much better than the ones in the restaurants. I could eat that whole pan I made, but I gotta save room for everything else. It's either that or you've tuned into watching David eat himself into a food coma. Now these, I cannot even describe. It's like what KFC aspires to be. Also, they're classy, like look at them. Fried chicken's classy now. How about one of these burgers now? Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. I remember how bad I felt after I ate half of the original all-day breakfast burger. And this has Shake Shack sauce on it, so. Oh my god. Low-key, I kind of would rather have just a regular like potato bun like they have on the Shake Shack. Because it's very heavy with the tater tots, but it's still amazing, of course. And the egg too, untouchable. Would it be sacrilegious to just take a big scoop of the pizza dip? What did I do in the original video actually? These should work nicely. Not spawns. I made this first, and that was 9.5 hours ago, so keep that in mind. See, this has a ton of cream cheese in it, and it's not bad, I will not lie. Because you can't taste it. It doesn't taste like straight cream cheese like some of the recipes I've done. Next in line, the pizza mac and cheese. As you can see, it is a few hours old. And don't yell at me like you guys used to do. There's nothing I could do about it. I was cooking everything else. I'm gonna get the top because it's got the cheese, the pepperoni, and a bunch of that pasta. That's too big. You know what? I don't even care. Oh my god. This is too much. I'm getting emotional. I would have invited my parents, my brother, my friends over to eat this, as some of you are probably thinking right now. Number one, it's 10:30 at night. Number two, screw them. This is my video, and I'm gonna eat everything. The real question of the day, how are fudgy brownies gonna go with pizza, macaroni, and cheese? Let's find out. Pretty damn good. Guys, I would like to stress, before I did that video, I didn't love brownies. Like, they're all dry, they're all so basic. These are like next level. If you've ever had a really good homemade fudge, picture that and like a crust with a brownie. It's so good. It's time for the grand finale. That damn cake, as good as it is, it takes a long time. It took at least like 2 hours today. Normally, to make this cake for whatever holiday or birthday or whatever, that would be a task. Add that with all this. But I do have a sneaking suspicion that it is going to be well worth it. Oh my god. I would have never imagined it would be that good with stuff like mayonnaise and beer and espresso powder. Like, it seems like such a weird concoction, but it is so damn good. Plus the chocolate chunks, the buttercream, like, they all complement each other so well. I honestly wish some of you guys could be here with me to try all this. You guys have been watching for so long. I'm not gonna try to get all sappy and emotional again, but it's true. Like, who would have thought trying food recipes would be enjoyed by so many of you for so long? It still blows my mind, honestly. I said it before, I will say it again. Thank you for watching. I will be back to our normal videos next week and a couple of surprises coming up in December. By the way, December 1st is tomorrow, and that set looks a little bit plain. So I got some work to do after I finish all this work. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend. I hope to see you guys back here for the next one, to another 100 more. Until next time, peace.